Deputy Harris? Daryl Booth. Why is he all chained up?
I have to get him to New York so he can testify against the Moretti crime family. Your neck okay? You got a scratch there.
Ah, maintenance. Occupational hazard.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Moretti is very disappointed in you, Winston, and he wants you dead.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman. Tell me how to fly this thing, or we will die out here.
Y'all need a pilot?
It's another movie review. We're going to be reviewing a movie called Flight Risk, as you can see. This is a movie directed by Mel Gibson, who also directed movies such as Braveheart, Hacksaw Ridge, Passion of the Christ, and its sequel, The Passion of the Christ Resurrection, and Apocalypto. He also, a little fun fact, he also has been acting in movies as well in the past, such as original Mad Max movie, all four Lethal Weapons movie, and the one he also directed and I believe produced, Braveheart. The plot of this movie is this federal agent, he arrests this guy, he's like a criminal witness, and tries to fly him over to New York to testify because he's being involved in some sort of crime, and turns out that the pilot flying them is a hitman and compromises the plane. So it really complicates the situation, and it's up to the federal agent to learn how to fly the plane and fly everyone to the next airport for everyone's safety. It's an okay movie. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst. I've heard just someone complaining that even with the opening scene, just really sets the tone for the movie. I'm like, I don't really think so. I mean, it did seem that way just for that moment, but that's really it. And just to get this out of the way, it is so weird seeing Mark Wahlberg partially bald. I don't know why. On screen, it looked really off. And coming from a guy who went bald once recently, I don't know why. It looked so out of place compared to the rest of his head or his face. And I thought it was like CGI or if it was weird makeup, like a weird wig. Nope, it's all real. He did shave his head and there was a tad makeup added to it, but that's really it. This is a different role for Mark because I've always seen him in action movies, comedy movies, kids movies, but this is the first horror role I've seen him in, and I think he did a pretty good job. And especially his character is so deranged. There's not even a name given to him because like he introduced himself as Daryl Booth, but that was a fake name. And even in the cast, I see him. It says the, like lowercase THE, the, like he doesn't have a name. Michelle Dockery, who plays the federal agent, I think she acted pretty well throughout the movie. And Topher Grace, who plays a guy named Winston. That's the witness criminal guy. I think he was hilarious throughout this movie because he does portray the character of being like a whiny, not really wanting to do anything action serious wise, but I think it's just funny throughout the movie. We all know who Mark Wahlberg is. We've seen him in so many stuff, from like Transformers to The Other Guys to Daddy's Home to a lot. But Michelle Dockery, I don't think I've really seen her before, except for one. I just checked her filmography. Like, she's been in the show Downton Abbey and the movie Downton Abbey, The New Era. She was also in The Gentleman, and the one that I saw, she was in Boy Kills World. That's it. She did good in that one. And Topher Grace, I totally forgot he was Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3 from 2007. He was also in that 70s show, In Good Company, apparently Interstellar, and Predators. Oh, and Heretic. I think he was one of the guys at the church that the two girls were from in that movie. I think that's it. Oh, and this movie, I think it's the same producer that worked on Predator and Prey, working on this movie. Okay, another thing about Mark Wahlberg's character, there's a moment where he gets tased, right? You saw in the trailer. But he actually gets tased twice, both at the neck. The second time, it goes on for a ridiculous amount of time. Like he just stands there getting tased for a good minute or two. You'd think he would have gone down before then. Nope, he just takes it. It's a big old fat burn on his neck. I'm like, ugh. Brother, like, what the hell? This is a thrilling movie because we do get to see a plane kind of go through some snow on top of a mountain. And I'm not going to spoil it too much, but toward the end, we do see the plane finally landing on an airstrip, and that was a wild scene because majority of this movie is like 95% air, like in the air, we're in the same plane with the 3 people. And we got on the phone with 3 other people. Another part of this movie that we don't see in the trailer is, so the federal agent that flies the plane majority of the movie, she tries to get help from outside, like from her job basically. And eventually she does get help with another pilot that kind of flirts with her throughout this movie. I mean, it's kind of charming. He's trying to like de-escalate her panic state, trying to calm her down. Like, I think it's just one thing to flirt once or twice, but he was like really trying to get her on a date with him almost every time they have communication with each other. Yeah, this movie overall, it's okay. On Letterboxd, I gave it 3 stars. I would have given it 2.5, but I think just because I've never seen a movie like this before, it was thrilling. I just gave it another half star to make it 3 out of 5 stars. I would probably recommend waiting for this movie to come out out of theaters and into streaming. It's not really a theater must be in kind of experience for a movie to watch. That's my review for Flight Risk. Sorry. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a like. Comment what you guys think of the movie if you've seen it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that bell so you guys won't miss any of my videos when they come on my channel. The next movie reviews that I'm going to post, hopefully sooner than later, Dogman, Companion, and Hard Eyes. And I will post a vlog also in the midst of these, hopefully. All I can say, it's a kind of a game vlog with 3 friends, or 3 other friends, in a course of like 2 different days. I'm still trying to edit that. It's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy that one whenever I post that. But yeah, until next time, later, Cookinators.